Hello, everybody. This is Professor Lilly, and I just wanted to talk about a few things, mostly about the reading summary assignment. Remember that in the email I just sent out, excuse me, um, I updated it so the deadline for the reading summary assignment to be completed is a week from last Monday, so June 25th. So basically, that means that this week right now is the week you should be working on this assignment. And there's two parts to this assignment. It's posting your reading summaries to the discussion forum that you've been assigned to, but then also replying to some of your other um, small group members' summaries and having a discussion that way about writing. So, and I have updated this course schedule and deadline here. So I changed the deadline here for your first 6 blog posts. So that would be a week from this Friday. Um, and the other deadlines here are all the same. So I know it might feel like there's kind of a lot of work this week, but remember that this is a compressed class, so we don't have as many weeks as you normally would in the fall or spring to get a lot of work done. So in terms of, and this week I am also going through and making sure everyone has their first couple blog posts up. And later this week, I will, and individually, as I look at your first couple blog posts, I will send you an email just with some feedback. And at the end of this week, I'll make a video that's talking about some general trends that I see in the blog posts so far. So for the reading summary assignment, it all happens through these discussion forums here. Remember at the beginning of the semester, you signed up for this, and you can look at the different pages and figure out if you're in group gray, group green, group Chesapeake, or group Metro. And so then you can come to the discussion forum. So I'm going to click on, that's for VoiceThread there. So I'm going to click on the discussion forum for one of these groups here. So right here is the group gray discussion forum. And Megan in this group has created a thread now. There's a couple of different ways you can do this. So when you come to post your reading summary, so you're supposed to find or summarize 8 or what I call pro-am. So they're mostly amateurs, but some of them are leaning towards being professional writers. And I posted a couple different, like World Hum, a couple different places where these different writers are being kind of curated. And you can find your own as well, but the idea here is to not be talking about our own students' writings, but going beyond our course and finding really excellent travel writing to read. And so you can start a new discussion forum. So when you have your 8 ready, or you can do 4 at a time, you can just start a new discussion topic and say, my reading summaries. Here, Megan has posted like a thread that can also be used, and Molly has gone ahead and posted her summaries here. And the length here for Molly's are fine. The idea is not to have busy work, but rather to get you to read excellent travel writing and think about it critically. So, for example, if I was going to let's see, there's one that I was interested in. So here, where she summarizes this article on thoughts from America section of German grocery store. That kind of reminds me of some of my travel experiences and how it's kind of it's interesting how other cultures view your culture. So if her summary here was something that kind of sparked an idea or thought from me as a reader, then I could just come in here and hit reply, and I could mention, hey Molly, your summary of this article really made me think of the last time I was in Thailand, and how they think of American cuisine. So I could just add like 2 or 3 sentence comment here, and that's what I mean by you need to have 5 engagements with your other group members' reading summary. So by no means do you need to reply to every one of these, but I'm looking for basically 5 replies. And let's say that Molly came through here, and after she sees my reply, and she replies, and I reply again, then that would count as 2 engagements for me because I had 2 total replies. The idea is to kind of spark a discussion, or at least kind of everybody thinking critically about what good writing entails, and how to achieve it, and what are some of the struggles here. So again, this is the main week, and it kind of needs to be a group effort because if no one, so right now Molly is the only one who's posted. So you can start replying to hers if you're in Group Gray, but it kind of needs the group effort to be able to do the engagements, obviously. Today is Wednesday, so hopefully today more people will start kind of snowballing in this. And again, it kind of, let's see if there's anyone in Group Chesapeake yet. So yeah, no one here in Group Chesapeake has posted. So probably the easiest thing is for each person to add a new discussion topic that just says, here are my reading summaries. And then if you're going to do your engagements, you certainly for the engagements don't have to read every single summary for each person in your group, but just kind of scroll through and look for something that strikes your interest and read part of it and then make a reply. So that's what we're looking for this assignment, the reading summary and engagement summary assignment. And so it'll all be in here on the discussion forums, just the discussion forum that you were assigned to. For just a reminder for the writing assignments, you can drop them. I need to change the name of this Dropbox here, but you could drop them in this Dropbox by the last day of class. That's fine. You're supposed to do 10. A student told me that somewhere the number 20 was mentioned, and that's what I had when I taught the course in the fall. And there's about 7 or 8 places that mention the writing assignment, the exercises. So I need to. I went through and I couldn't find the one that's maybe reversed to 20. But when you click on the document here, there's only 10. So you do the 10 writing assignments on your own time in a Word document and drop them in the Dropbox by the end of the semester. After we've this week done the reading summaries, then basically from here on out, you really should be pushing on the blog articles, which is why I have this deadline here. And I imagine by the early July, everybody should be really cooking pretty strong on getting out those blog articles. At that point, you should have a better sense of your own style and the type of articles you're interested in writing, and it should be a little bit easier than the beginning of the semester when there's obviously normally some confusion and you're trying to figure out what you want to write about and what your style is. So anyway, that's my overview of the reading summary assignment that again needs to be done this week and obviously can go over the course of the weekend. It would be considered overdue if you haven't posted yours and participating in the engagements by Tuesday the 26th. So if you're still working on it on next Monday the 25th, that's fine. That's the last day to work on it and get full credit. So continue chugging away at the blog articles, and in what I've read so far, it's been very encouraging, and everyone is kind of developing their style and working on their blog templates.